Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the world of milk and answering the age-old question, can milk be frozen? The short answer is yes, you can freeze milk, but there are a few things you need to know to do it right. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about freezing milk, from the best practices to the potential downsides. We'll also share some handy tips and tricks to make sure your frozen milk stays fresh and delicious. So, whether you're looking to save some money or just want to have milk on hand for those unexpected moments, this video is for you. Let's get started. Freezing milk? Yes, you can freeze milk. It's a great way to extend its shelf life and prevent waste. Freezing doesn't affect the nutritional value of milk. It may slightly alter the texture and taste, but it's still perfectly safe to consume. Freeze milk in its original container only if it's a plastic jug. Glass containers can shatter in the freezer. If using a carton, pour the milk into a freezer-safe container. Leave some headspace, as the milk will expand when frozen. Label the container with the date and type of milk. This will help you keep track of how long it's been frozen and what kind of milk it is. Frozen milk can be stored for up to 6 months. After that, it may start to lose its quality. Thawing frozen milk. Thaw frozen milk in the refrigerator overnight. This is the safest and most gentle method. If you need to thaw milk quickly, place the container in a bowl of cold water. Change the water every 30 minutes until the milk is thawed. Do not thaw frozen milk in the microwave. This can cause the milk to scorch and lose its nutritional value. Once thawed, shake the milk well before using. This will help to redistribute the fat that may have separated during freezing. Thawed milk should be used within 3 to 5 days. Using frozen milk. Frozen milk can be used in most recipes that call for milk. However, it may not be suitable for frothing or making whipped cream, as the texture may be slightly altered. Frozen milk can also be used in smoothies, coffee, and cereal. If you notice any off odors or flavors in the thawed milk, discard it. Additional tips: if you're freezing a large amount of milk, consider dividing it into smaller portions. This will make it easier to thaw and use. You can freeze buttermilk, heavy cream, and evaporated milk. However, the texture and taste may be slightly altered. Do not refreeze thawed milk. This can increase the risk of bacterial growth. By following these tips, you can safely freeze and thaw milk to enjoy it later. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water before handling milk or containers. Clean and sanitize all containers and utensils that will come into contact with the milk. Use only food-grade containers for freezing milk. Avoid using plastic bags, as they can puncture and leak. Thaw frozen milk in the refrigerator or under cold running water. Do not thaw milk at room temperature. Use thawed milk within 24 to 48 hours. Do not refreeze thawed milk. Glass jars. Glass jars are a good option for freezing milk, but be sure to leave some headspace at the top of the jar to allow for expansion. Plastic containers. Choose plastic containers that are specifically designed for freezing. Avoid using containers that have been used for other purposes. Ice cube trays. Ice cube trays are a convenient option for freezing small amounts of milk. Once frozen, the milk cubes can be transferred to a larger container for storage. Pour the milk directly into the container. Leave some headspace at the top of the container to allow for expansion. Use a funnel to pour the milk into the container. This will help to prevent spills. Freeze the milk flat. This will help to speed up the freezing process and prevent the milk from separating. Pasteurization. The process of heating milk to a high temperature to kill bacteria. Pasteurized milk is safe to freeze. Homogenization. The process of breaking down the fat globules in milk so that they do not separate. Homogenized milk is also safe to freeze. Thawing. The process of bringing frozen milk back to a liquid state. Thaw milk in the refrigerator or under cold running water. Refreezing. Do not refreeze thawed milk. This can cause the milk to spoil. Freeze milk in small batches. This will make it easier to thaw and use. Label the containers with the date. This will help you keep track of how long the milk has been frozen. Use frozen milk within 2 to 3 months for best quality. After that, the milk may start to lose its flavor and texture. Frozen milk can be used in cooking and baking. It is not recommended for drinking. Freezing milk is a great way to extend its shelf life. By following these tips, you can safely freeze milk and enjoy it for weeks or even months to come.